I mean, like when I'm working with like Dan or Mundy, they would write a script for me, and then I would do thumbnails and sketch out each page. The script pretty much is my thumbnails, my sketches. So what I do before I like get into a book is I kind of outline everything. I'll like in just bullet points, you know, boom, 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 you know, and I take it through until I know what the ending is going to be. I do the rewriting in my head, usually. Like, I think about it, and then I walk away from it. And I'll come back to it, and all the questions and all the problems and stuff have been pretty much figured out. I feel like there's a part of my brain that's always working on it. And so I tend to like to jump into it. I feel like it's more cathartic, it's more visceral, it's more emotional. I mean, if everything's worked out beforehand, like in terms of dialogue, I find it to be not as personal. I like to kind of improv my way through the dialogue, and whatever the passion of the anger and the frustration or the exhaustion that I'm going through during the day is then on the page. Working on Scud and Sarah's show at the same time is sad. Not that I hate or not that I'm having a bad time in either. I'm having a great time with both, but it's hard for me to split focus like that. And I come home at like 5:36, which is a decent time to come home, but I'm pretty exhausted by the time I get home, and to try to crank out a page before I go to bed tonight is a lot to ask. A lot of it mirrored my own life, my own fears and frustrations, and Scud was my way of growing up. I used to say in interviews that there was no real becoming of a man tradition in modern society. You're kind of just like thrown out to the world when you graduate. There's no, like you hear legends of like Indians telling their son, go out, you got to kill a bear. Now you've become a man since you've killed this bear. And to me, being a 23-year-old starting a publishing company with my comic book being the flagship, that was me killing a bear. And from 23 to 27 was me becoming a grown-up. Why is it fucking taking so goddamn long? You said this would be out by Comic-Con. TikTok, it's not happening. Well, one, I'm sorry, but Scud was always late when it came out back in the day, so this is nothing new to you guys. When you're working on something and you're creating something and you're pushing yourself and you're pushing yourself and you get to a point where something just organically and naturally clicks and there's like this rush of creative satisfaction, you're doing something right. And then for me, there's euphoric and then immediate, oh shit, now the whole thing's got to be that good, and then you have to like elevate everything. Well, I'm gonna do a panel for the Sarah Silverman program, which is gonna feature like Brian Posehn and Steve Agee and Jay Johnson and Laura Silverman and Sarah Silverman are all gonna be there, and I'm gonna be on the panel, and we're gonna be talking about the show. I'm hoping like right after that I'm going to go to the image booth, and I will be, hopefully I'm trying to get some posters made up of the cover, which is basically going to say coming soon because it's not going to say summer anymore. I'm going to sign those, I'll be giving those away, I'll be doing sketches, signing stuff, and just being a presence and just making people aware that this book is coming and it's going to be worth it. And then I'm going to hopefully do I'm going to do a panel which is going to be me and a bunch of other artists, and then we're going to formally announce that it is coming out from Image. Look at that. What's up, baby?